Hey, welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Excited Crisis Gaming. I'm your host, Crisis GX, and today I have another episode for you, another live reaction trailer. I found out 2 seconds ago that there is a teaser for the Batman v Superman movie, and I don't know if you guys know this, but since the first thing I ever did was a Batman game, that kind of gives a hint that Batman is, like, my freaking favorite, like, fictional character of all time. He's definitely my favorite superhero. No dissing Superman, but just Batman is just my favorite. He's the best for me. I love him, absolutely love him. All of Batman. Now, this movie has got me so excited and so worried because I don't want them to ruin Batman. They finally have him with other people, live action wise, not just a Robin, you know. Actually, Superman, Wonder Woman, Iron Man. Yes, Iron Man. No, I mean, Aquaman. They're gonna have Flash. All of it. Like, I'm really excited for this. I want this to be their version of the Avengers, but I want it to be done right, not just, you know, a copy of Avengers. I want it to have its own style, its own flair, it's everything. And I'm putting a lot of hopes into this, but I'm scared too because whereas Avengers or Marvel built up to the Avengers with Iron Man 1, 2, Incredible Hulk, Captain America, Thor, you know, all that stuff, they built that up. They're all just showing up in this one movie right away. Like, Batman in this universe, I'm not sure if it's been somebody at my job told me that this Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman, is during the time between The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. And I have to say, if that's true, I'm already kind of disappointed, but I haven't seen anything saying that's official. I think that person is full of it, but he's like, no, it is that. I'm like, no way. I thought in Nolan's universe there was no Superman, nothing like that. It was just Batman. Either way, I hope that's really not the case, but I think I've been going on for too long. Point is, I'm really excited for this teaser, so it's not even a full trailer. Let's see what it shows. I really want to see this, and I can't wait, so that's why I made this video. Oh, that's up and close.
Rated PG-13.
Okay. Man, that was short. That really was short, but I enjoyed it a lot. Like you just saw my Captain America, you know, the Civil War trailer reaction. That one blew me away. This one, it's not blowing me away. It's getting me like curious. Like I saw now the outfit, the mask that Batman is wearing, and this one Ben Affleck is, and it looks more organic and not as militarized as, you know, Christian Bale's was or Nolan's Batman was. You know, it just looked like a, you know, like a real thick armored, you know, head. And that was really cool, and it stood out to me. It just looked, I don't know, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the way it molded to his skin. It looked really, really good, really organic, kind of like that was his skin, not just I'm obviously wearing something, you know, like a freaking, you know, helmet or something. I like that a lot. So that was just me admiring that. Second thing about that trailer that I did enjoy, but it's really got me curious, is whether or not is this real or not, because the way they made the way Superman made his entrance, it seemed very Injustice. The game Injustice: Gods Among Us. If for some freaking reason somebody who's watching this does not know anything about Injustice, it is pretty much in an alternate universe where Superman has had enough, and he becomes evil. He becomes evil in a sense to be good. He decides to start killing villains instead of just putting them away. So he becomes kind of a tyrant, a villain in a way, an authoritative figure for the whole world and all the super beings. That's the vibe I'm getting from this teaser. Sorry, but I don't feel that is accurate. I think this is maybe a dream Ben Affleck or Batman is having because of how scary Superman really is. Because in the beginning of this, Batman is very angry. I saw in the earlier trailers. I don't know if he was there when Metropolis was actually being destroyed by him and Zod. Tons of people died, and he was just there witnessing these two gods just destroy everything in seconds, and he was angry. Well, at least that's what the trailer kind of made it seem like. He's angry that this guy has no sense of the little people below him. He's just on a higher level and sees them as just not worthy, kind of. I don't know how to better say it. He's getting that sort of vibe that Superman is on a different level, but Batman, I think, is trying to protect the little guys, to reassure that this God cannot, rule them. I'm thinking that's what I personally think. That doesn't mean I'm true. Obviously, I'm not true. Either way, point is, I think that is what is going on right here. I think that is like Batman's nightmare, because not only did Superman just come down and those guys bowed before him, kind of like a god figure, he also got unmasked, which was pretty important. Obviously, he just looked instantly pissed that he even did that. He just felt so angry and helpless being tied up in that. I don't know. I'm going on by it, but I really like it because I like this. I like this a lot. It's got me interested. It didn't show enough, but it showed me obviously a teaser of how Batman sees Superman. Now, I personally, I love the Man of Steel movie. It wasn't the greatest film. Action-wise, it's pretty cool and pretty awesome. But compared to what Superman movie came before that, it was awesome. But I loved how that Superman was. I loved how he was a gentle guy. He was a gentle, God. He's not a complete douche. He grew up in Kansas, for freaking sake. But yeah, I feel like that's not the way Superman is. I don't believe it is. Maybe this fame could have gotten to his head because now the world knows about him and they're relying on him because he's publicly, he's no longer hidden. He's not on any stuff. Whereas Batman has been doing this for apparently I believe somewhere along the lines of me finding out information, has been doing this for roughly a while. Not a couple of years, but a good ton of years. Maybe, and nobody even knows he's been doing it. And that's crazy because I never knew that Batman existed when nobody knew about Batman. Nobody knew he was doing any of this, which is really cool. So that this world already had a superhero. Batman technically existed sort of before Superman became official. And I love that because now he sees Superman as his greatest threat. Well, maybe besides the Joker, Jared Leto. I said his name right? I don't know, I feel like I'm mixing it up with the host. But either way, that's a different topic. We'll wait till we get to the Suicide Squad trailer. Hopefully that one's as kick-ass too. But yeah, I like that teaser a lot. It was really interesting because it is not it's not as explosive or action-packed as, you know, the Captain America, you know, superhero movie was, but you get a real sense of the drama behind or between Batman and Superman, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like this is maybe mostly on Batman's part because of how he views Superman more than Superman, because it's going to be weird to see Superman in the movie because they've always been showing the entire trailers how Batman views him, not the way Superman is, you know, views himself now. They don't show it really from his perspective. They just show him being worshipped, all this other jazz, and how Batman feels about all this. So I'm very interested to find out how you know, Superman is in this you know, actual movie. I don't feel like that's a real thing. I think that is Batman maybe hallucinating in the desert and believing he got captured. You know, I know he's in the desert in the trailers or something, and it just looks like, you know, he's doing a mission or something. He might have been like exhausted, passed out, and wakes up and he's like all handcuffed, and then Superman shows up. He's like, ah. So again, that's what I think this is, but I'm only right 100% of the time. So, you know, we'll just have to see. Alright then, well, I've talked for long enough. I know I have. This trailer wasn't even that long, but the video is like way longer than it because I'm just talking, so sorry about that. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. If you like that, don't forget to hit the like button. But can I start over? We're gonna start over. If you like this episode, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends about me. Every freaking shout out helps. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.